Welcome to the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with Zack Rosenblatt. Zachy, Arizona takes on Washington State Sunday in scenic Pullman, Washington. This is a team, you were telling me off camera, is as top-heavy as you've ever seen.
In terms of box score, they have Devontae Lacey gets like 16 or 17 points a game, a couple rebounds, a couple assists. They have Josh Hawkinson, maybe the most improved player in the conference this year.
Hell of a rebounder.
Yeah, 17 points a game, 10 rebounds a game. And then after that, the next best rebounder gets like 3 a game. Their next scorer gets like 7 points a game. So you can tell, like, those two guys are talented, but you can tell Ernie Kent didn't really inherit very much when he joined in.
No, this is a team that to me has been really kind of a program that has been baffling. You know, they lost Tony Bennett, who's now just working magic at Virginia, you know, with that very slow it down, deliberate system. They replaced him with Ken Bone, a guy who I think had lost like 30 games ever when he was at Eastern Washington. He comes in and was a disaster. Suddenly you replace him with Ernie Kent. What I remember about Ernie Kent from his time at Oregon was push the ball, lots of points, lots of athletes. Seems to me like they don't have the athletes to run his system yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be it's a rebuilding job for sure. He didn't inherit much from Ken Bone's time there. I mean, they kind of went downhill, and then when Washington State's not doing well, they're not going to recruit well because nobody really wants to go to Pullman.
Right.
So, I mean, he's doing a good job of having them play hard. They upset Stanford. They've had a couple wins. They mostly get beat by a good amount, but those top two guys are two of the more talented guys in the conference, so they have a chance in every game. You
know, it's funny when you look at how to win in a place like Pullman, Washington. I would make the argument to you that you need a shtick. You need to do something different. Is there anything that they do differently that would make them more appealing to a high school kid, or are they just kind of a poor man's Cal?
Right now, I mean, if Ernie Kent can get it to where he had Oregon before he left there, I mean, if he can put his system in and things like that, they could get to a point where maybe they're a little more exciting. But I mean, if you think about it, they had Klay Thompson and they were bad, and he's blowing up the NBA right now, scoring 40 points in a quarter or whatever it was. So, I mean, it's amazing to me that they didn't win anything with a guy that talented.
With a guy that talented. Well, it's funny, when Tony Bennett was there, they were very good with guys who were just kind of guys.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, a couple Australian guys, some three-star players, and they kind of cobbled it together.
It seems like every year they have a guy that's a stats guy on a bad team, like Brock Modem, just like the token guy who's going to be all Pac-12, but maybe he's not actually that good, you know?
Exactly. And on that note, at the first mention of Brock Modem, we'll sign off. That'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Zack Rosenblatt, who's wearing Washington State red today, interesting, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.